What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Body game. Women are turned on by different parts on a man. That's an important thing. Oh, and let me say this real quick, because somebody was asking about saying they were having, somebody commenting saying, well, they've been practicing body game, but still not getting the women that they want. I've said numerous times, body game is just the bait. You know, like I always say, you can go up, a woman can think you very attractive, drop dead gorgeous and stuff, till you open your mouth. The body is just to get them over there, just to turn them on. And it does, but if you don't have everything else, or you don't have a good style, even, they'll still say, oh, you got a good body. Okay. Then you talking, you like, blah, 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 Or they just might not click with your personality. And then there's so many other little things. I just said body is just the base. I never say it was a soul thing. I never said that. In my book, Nice Guys and Players, I think I gave, maybe a page to body game. So, it's very important, but it's not everything. You still got to have a quote-unquote game. So, and all that is just how you speak to the woman. But anyway, getting back just to the turn-on part, just the pure turn-on part. I follow a few women on IG, and that for their, not because they got the big old butt dump. Now, I follow them. Let's not get that twisted. I follow a few of them. But there's some women, they actually more into teaching other women how to open up sexually. Just weather. That's their thing. They're actually teaching the women how to open up sexually, right? And so, of course, they got a bunch of women following them. And every now and then, they'll ask the women questions. And this woman was asking, what's a turn on for them about a man. And it was interesting, the things they were saying. It was interesting things they were saying. Hold on for a second. Yeah. Anyway, it was interesting things they were saying, because they were talking about, they get turned on by a man's teeth, his lips, his eyes. I know about that eyes part, because that's actually the main thing women have said about me. They like my eyes. So, I don't know, those almonds. But they like it. But no, that's just the nature of women. Some of them were saying they like forearms. Some women say they like calves. It's interesting. Now, even though in general we know, like, women like a man taller than them. We know that, but none of them said anything about height, and none of them said anything about jawline. That single was, his jawline turned me on. They were just like lips, teeth, and eyes. And a couple of them just said as long as he's confident, voice, all of that stuff. And my point with that is, look, there's always something that triggers a woman physically. And it's not always, don't think you have to be like perfect or whatever. Because the body speaks to a woman. And even different body parts speak to a woman. Like, here, I'm going to give y'all some game. I'm going to give y'all some deep metaphysic game now. If you run into a woman, like, say you got like muscular legs, calves, all that stuff, and you get women turned on by it, on a deep level, they turned on by a man who's rooted into the earth, down to earth, who can stand strong. That type of man could like weather stuff like a tree, except when lightning hits it. But I say that for the guys who don't understand nuance. But you can understand, they rooted to the earth. When they're attracted to like around the abs area and everything, that's more about their power there. Yeah, I'll say the most interesting one for last. If they're attracted to a man's arms and chest, that's protection. And the arms, that's the man's antlers right there. So it's like that man who can physically protect him. Also the chest, that's kind of like that, a more paternal side. Like baby girl used to lay on daddy's chest, so she'll feel a certain way. And they especially like that general upper body, shoulders, you know, on a deep level, they feel like that man can shoulder responsibility. And even some women said neck. They were like, yeah, neck. That's more about how he communicates and everything, you know. And of course, eyes and even hair, shape of head, stuff like that. It speaks to, it says something deep down about the woman and what she really like. And I skipped one. Let's just be real. Some women be looking at that print, but that's creativity. Think about it. The dick brings, plants the seed, brings life. The dick brings life. That woman wants to be creative. Like, shoot. Just like a man can have a muse, a woman that like fires him up sexually, women the same way. And that's a general thing, but like I said, it's deep. Now, the true metaphysicians, they already know where I can take it. But I save that for something else because, you know, everybody on here ain't a metaphysician. But it's still a deep thing. The body speaks to a woman. And every woman, they're going to have something. And it's going to be based on several things. I mean, circumstances, what their DNA is, what's in their DNA, the men in their family, particularly on their male side of their family, their imprint, you know, what was the combination of the first three men who penetrated her, who created that blueprint? And just to be clear, it's never just, I always have to say this, it's never just one man. Anybody who says that, they don't understand the imprint. It's a combination, it's the blueprint. So say all the men, the first three men who penetrated had like what she considered real pretty eyes. Guess what she has a natural attraction for? And to be clear, even if, then this is something real quick, kind of a tangent with the imprint, she can still go out with other men. She still got a choice. She just will have, the imprint is all that really is. She ain't forced it. That's just a natural attraction. She can make a conscious decision to stay away from it, even a conscious decision to get with somebody who doesn't match her imprint. But it's always tough when you have that. Like when you have that, it's the same way with men and our imprints. You know, whatever, a man's imprint is a combination of how we were treated by the alpha female in our environment, the diva, the baddie, and whatever term you want to use, most beautiful woman, whether she accepted us or rejected us. A combination of that. And that's hitting us mentally. Because it tells us whether to be afraid of her or to, you know, be comfortable with her. The amygdala. We get hit there. That's why a lot of guys still thinking about a woman in their past that rejected them back in high school. And it's a combination of that and the first woman we actually slept with. So hopefully the first woman you slept with was a baddie. Otherwise you're in trouble. If she was an ugly woman with a jacked up body and a bad disposition, you may have some issues, especially if the divas in your environment rejected you. You might have some issues. Indeed, that's why some guys, they find some of those jacked up women unattractive. But that's just a tangent on the imprint. I'm seeing I have to explain it more and more all the time. But getting back to the regular thing, that's just a woman's nature. See, that's why I tell guys, look, don't worry so much about your face. Just get it in the best shape. You know, because you get some guys, well, I look like this, I look like this. Oh, let me another public announcement. I've said several times that a man can't judge another man's face. There was some dude sending me a picture of his face, wanting me to judge it and stuff. It happens again, dude. If you're watching this, you will get blocked. Because I say it 1,000 times, go find a woman. I can't look at another man's face. And see, the woman, she ain't even going to look at the whole thing. She's going to look at whatever turns her on. That's why you can see some women messing with some dude that somebody might consider physically unattractive. But there's something she liked. She could like his nose. I talked about another time they were talking about what turns them on about a man. And some women, more than a couple, said a big nose. It just really depends. It really depends. And my point is, here's the thing. You can't have a body, even though in general, I'm going to still say try to build muscle in general. You still, and even then the muscles, you could be slim and be muscular, and you can be big old brolic and muscular, right? But whatever it is going to turn on certain women. Once again, the tribe. Oh, another announcement again. Had a guy, well, can you do another video on tribe? All you had to do is dude, I've done so many videos on tribe, man, come on. Seriously. That's why I don't take requests, because sometimes people just need to go through the archives. Because there's only so many new things I'm going to say publicly. And there's still a lot I could share, but they ain't going to be shared publicly. But anyway, like your tribe, they're going to be naturally attracted to certain parts of you. Like, if a woman's attracted to you because you got big chest and big old arms or something like that, she likes a little bit of that paternal energy, but she also she like to feel protected. That's why women will like that, If you notice, you get a lot of attention when you wearing shorts. Oh, they like that down-to-earth man. Like, I got nice calves. I'll say that. People say, oh, what you do for your calves? It's purely genetic, though. Because actually, there was a point, man, I ain't hit the gym for years and it didn't do anything to my calves. That's the most genetic part of you. Yeah, you can build whatever you got to a better extent, but whatever the case, I don't want to get in a conversation about that. Women have liked them. All right. So when I pick that up, I'm like, yeah. Because whatever they like on you, that says a lot about them. It gives you some insight into them. And that'll be your tribe. They have a natural attraction. You just have to recognize it. And that's a key thing. Let me see. I came for it's Memorial Day. I don't even know if they open. Gotta see if they open. Let me see. I got to come tomorrow for my clothes. I came for them to see if they were open. They ain't. It's just a regular holiday to me. Just real quick, I don't get caught up in holidays other than my birthday or my family's birthdays. I don't really get caught up. I don't get caught up. It's just another day. Especially when you work. Look, I ain't saying this out of conceit, but when you work for yourself and you work on your own schedule, you can take off and party or do whatever on any day of the year. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter at all. So I ain't like, oh, the day's off. I'll probably be doing, for some reasons, because of some stuff I'm doing later in the summer, I'll probably be recording more videos today than I normally do. In fact, this whole week, really. So, going to be doing more stuff with my sons in the summer before they start working. Like a lot of training, a lot of hiking, stuff like that. So, need time, so I got to record the videos now. So, today's a work day for me. But anyway, though, getting back to that main thing. Women like different things. See, one of the things guys got to do is just build your best body. Yeah, I'm always say muscles, but you know what? You might not be super cut. Don't worry about it. Or you might not be able to, get 8% body fat, what some guys say. That's okay. Just be your best. Just try to get to your best. Just in your mind, just say, look, I'm going to get as muscular or as strong as I can, right? And you're only going to go so far just based on genetics, but you don't know which women are like that. And even if you don't, I ain't gonna ask why. Well, I ain't gonna share why I got some long hair on my sweater. I ain't gonna share why. I keep you out of my personal business. But anyway, right. One of the things is you want to just build to your best. You just want to build to your best and see who like it. Like even with like a lot of times when I talk body game, there's a lot of women. I'm sorry. A lot of men who are on the slim side. But now I can say the women part. Many women like slim. Every woman gonna like something different. All women don't like the same type. It's just that simple. And that's why I always say, get your best and see which women like it. Now, of course, some guys say, well, I don't like the women who like me, but I submit to you this. Mutual attraction is very, very real. You figure out which ones are liking, but there's going to be some attractive women who like it. Because I submit to this. Okay, say you say, well, I don't like big girls. Okay. But what if that big girl lost some weight and got in shape? Now, I ain't saying she going to rush and do that. Probably won't. But that's a deeper level. Because that's what, on a deeper level, she likes. Because you don't know. You really don't know where she at. And plus, even with that, the more you develop yourself, the women you like are going to like you back anyway. Because women are checking you out. And if a ugly woman likes you for a certain body part, whatever you present, there's going to be an attractive woman with the same general personality. Same general, don't look the same, of course, but same general personality who's going to like you. But here's something else with that too. Let me hit you, give you some good sense with that. If you really working out, you're going to be in a gym. If you're in the gym, women are always looking. Yeah, I know you got these TikTokers trying to talk some shit, but act like, oh, they a creep, or they looking at them, but they know they looking at some guy too. It's highly likely. Wait, hold on again. Yeah. I don't know. This weather, man. Might get that summertime cold, but here's the thing though, right? If you working out, you being your best, especially you hitting the gym, there's probably a woman in there checking you out who liking you, who gonna be in shape. Because one thing, and I've talked about this before, if a woman work out, she might not get that guy, she might not end up with that guy who's like built perfect, but most of the time they end up with a guy who's at least gonna go into the gym and work out himself. Most of the time. I can think of one exception with a young friend of mine. And she actually broke up with him because he wouldn't work out. But then she got with a guy who did work out. So it's like, as long as you're working out, you actually become attractive to women who want to keep themselves in decent shape. Oh man, a group of bikers. That's one thing I think if I can find enough time, get back into biking and stuff, get me a nice bike and just go ride. Not an electric bike either, but a regular bike. But anyway, you will tend to find certain types. Like, I'll tell you, the type of women who find me the type of women I click with most attractive, always got that ass on. Now, yeah, some other ones, but I'm saying the ones I click with. Now, yeah, some other ones do. Some other ones definitely like me, but I know there's the type of women that I like. With the big old round butt. Man, I got to, That's how I got 2 sons. She got that ass on her. But, got that body I like. Got that height I like, everything. Because I like them a little bit taller. I like them around 5'6", and a little bit taller. I ain't intimidated by height. Because only a tiny percentage of women gonna be taller than me. So it's like a tiny percentage. So I ain't worried about it. But I don't mind them taller. I like to pick them up. Yeah, I like the feeling I'm overpowering them. When we get getting together. Yeah, I'm like Superman going for Wonder Woman. But yeah, that's the thing though, man. That's the thing. You know, figure out what it is about you. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, a lot of guys can't figure, but sometimes if you deal with a woman enough, they're gonna let you know. Like I said earlier, women have liked my eyes. Even women who wouldn't say call me handsome, they say they like my eyes. So I'm like, okay. You know? They'll let you know. They'll let you know. Either through their words or their actions, what they like. All you have to do is just base that on the women you've been with. And I've said before, and I've said it publicly, I've told consultation clients, you know, if you want to know which women you can deal with, all you have to do is base it on the ones you've been with. Now, of course, someone always comes, they say, well, I ain't got with any women. Okay, well, why don't you develop yourself and work on getting a girlfriend? Work on talking to some girls first, okay? It's that simple. There's no magic to it. You got to talk to them. Yeah, I'm driving behind a state trooper. I should do what a state trooper did to me. I'm up here driving and stuff. I think some of y'all might remember. They tried to say I can't be, you know, try to say, well, be careful, you watching something. I say, no, I'm recording something. I should pull them over. Make a citizen say, hey, man, what you doing? Oh, man. Hey, when I was younger, I might have did some crazy shit like that. It's a little off sometimes when I was younger. Hey, I got just a bit of craziness. I remember one time, I got out in the middle of the street and started tying my shoes. Oh, man. And this woman was cursed. They were cursing me out. So you know what I did? I started tying the other one. Yeah, Rom's complex, yo. Got intellectual, little thug, little intellectual, little craziness. Oh man, little sociopathy. Little bit of everything. I'm complex. Also trickster God. So anyway, though, my point with all of this is, look, man, just be your best. Seriously, be your best and see who likes it. Don't just because you don't have something somebody else doesn't have. You don't worry about that, man. You don't worry about that. You first of all, and I've said this too. You gotta embrace your own uniqueness. Seriously, you gotta embrace your own uniqueness. Don't worry about the next person. Seriously. Don't worry about trying to be anything but yourself. You gotta have a relationship with yourself and comfortable with what you have and learn to use it. Just regardless of like your body build. Like try to get your best body build, but you're only gonna go so far. Your height, everything about you. Even race. Some people be acting like, oh, I'm black, I ain't gonna get a woman. Dude, a black man go all over the planet get a woman. So, you know, that's the thing. So here's the thing with it. Just, you know, see what works for you. See, get the feedback from the women. Like I said, they're going to give you feedback. If they like your eyes, they'll tell you. If they like you, they fuck you. They'll tell you what they like about you. Shoot. Tell you what they don't like about you if you get on their nerves. But they'll tell you what they like. They ain't rocket science and everything. So, yeah, this ain't too long. Anyway. Like I said, I got a lot of work to do today. Gotta be free when the boys be over. We're gonna be doing hiking and some traveling together. We tight like that. My blood is tight. Shit, and I don't hide my complexities. Yeah. You know? I was one of those dudes could hang with the fellas on the corner and then get an A in class. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, you know what? Let me say something about that too, real quick. Too many peoples, don't be one dimensional. Too many people one dimensional. Hey girl, I just saw you at the gym. Let me go, girl. Hold up. I'll talk to y'all about that later. I'll talk to y'all. Peace.